So in the earlier video, we looked at using ProQuest Central to search for our search term, which was income inequality and public health. We used the advanced search and we refined our topic by subject and source type, which was newspapers. So this is our list of results. We have 632, and as you can see, many of these results have indicate that we have full text access to here and here. So I'm just going to select the first result, which is a New York Times article, because this looks good. Okay. So U.S. life expectancy creeps up as COVID deaths fall, and in this particular case, it's automatically given me the full text right when I click on the link. But this may not always be the case. You might find this the case with newspapers frequently, but if you don't see the full text as soon as you click on the link, you'll have to look up here to the upper right side, and it says Save as PDF. With this, you can download a full text article. And this is also recommended if you want to print the article. It's better to download as a PDF and print it. There are also other interesting tools such as Cite. So if you've been asked to cite your sources, which I'm sure you have, you can select here and it will provide you the citation of the article. You could select whichever style you've been asked to use. But it's always good to check this because it's not always 100% accurate. There's also a feature here called Copy URL, which again is recommended to use as opposed to just copying the URL from the browser. If you want to email it to yourself or one of your classmates or your professor, use this feature. This is a static URL. So now, what happens if we don't have full text access? It's not an option to download as a PDF, or it doesn't automatically populate. There's two things that you could do. The first thing that you should do is to check to see if we have access to this particular journal and this particular article in another database. Okay, so to do that, you need to use the library's Journals A to Z tool. To use the tool, you should go to the item details and look up the publication title. I would also suggest that you look up the publication year or any enumeration like issue number, volume number, anything that will help identify exactly where this article is located. Because this is a newspaper, that information is just the date. If you are able to locate the ISSN, which is a sort of unique number assigned to each journal, that's best. Right here for New York Times, this is the New York Times ISSN number. That's an easy way to look it up. So you need to record this information, and then you go to the library's homepage, and you go up here to the menu, and you select Find, and from Find, you select Journals A to Z. And using this tool, you can see if we have, let's say we did not have access to this New York Times article, you would be able to see what other databases and what particular holdings we had for the New York Times. So I'm just going to type in New York Times. But if you have the ISSN number, that's actually the easiest way to look this up. You just copy and paste it here. Okay, I'm going to search New York Times. Okay, and this provides me a list of holdings of New York Times. So it looks like we have it here, and we have access to it in the Gale and Context database, the New York Times ProQuest database, and the US Newsstream database. And it looks like it's all from 1985, 1980 to present day. You would just select this link and it will take you to the holdings in the database. If you want more detailed information about how to access and utilize the Journals A to Z tool, there should be a video attached to this tutorial. And if you are unable to find any holdings in the university for the particular journal or article that you would like, you can always request an interlibrary loan via the library's 24/7 chat.